Hello, Tim.
Hello, Mars. Welcome.
Welcome.
We're here. Let me scoot in a
Hello.
little bit. Let me get a little
Yeah,
closer to the table.
Come on in, Uncle Tim.
All right. Let me go here. Well, first off, I want to apologize for the mess behind me.
What's going on back there?
Hey, I'm moving. Right, I'm doing a little bit of moving
Oh.
here. Forgive that guy right there too. Right. He's going upstairs where they belong. But guess what? It's Facebook Live.
And
Oh yeah,
YouTube Live and,
and-
LinkedIn Live.
Eh,
That's it.
that's it. Okay. So we're pretty live, is what you're saying.
Live stream, the Animation Mentor live stream for
Wow.
June. Can you believe
Dude,
it's
June 13th. June 13th.
It's the middle of June already.
Dude, it's crazy. We got class starting on the 26th, the week of the 26th.
Coming up really quick here.
It is going to be many coming up here pretty soon. We've got like 120 students starting class.
A lot.
Wow. Nathan, what's up, Nathan? Amy's here. Cool.
Yes.
Look at that, we
Welcome.
got Squad checking in. Shorts.
Duck
Duck
Animation.
animation. Hi, sir. Hello.
I know, right?
Sir,
Well,
must be
welcome.
talking to you.
Just a couple of quick introductions so you know what this is. If you're brand new, we do have a lot of regulars that hang out with us on our live stream, which we're grateful for. So welcome back if you've been here before. Nathan, welcome. And my name's Mars. I am a student success coach and studio training advisor here at Animation Mentor. And this right over here is...
I'm Tim. I'm also a student success coach here at Animation Mentor. So welcome to our all the way live, action-packed show. And in the background, we've got some Pratts.
Yes, we do. We've got Mr. Cameron Pratt here helping with our chats, so we appreciate that.
I love that guy.
Thank you. And look at that. We got Mr. Pete Roby here.
Yeah.
Welcome, Pete.
Laura checking in, Rajesh checking in, Aurora checking in, Cameron checking in.
Oh, there's Cam. Nice.
Very nice.
And just to
Nathan
let you know what
checking
this is, this is a live stream, and this is Animation Mentor. We're an online animation school specializing in 2D, 3D character animation, game animation, creature animation.
All of
And
that.
today's live stream is for you. You know, it's to help
Yeah.
you out. If you've got questions, if you don't know what Animation Mentor is, if you don't know how the classes work,
We're going to tell you about it.
Yeah, we've got some pretty cool stuff. Tim, I'm going to let you talk for a little bit too, because I want to set something up for one of
Sure.
our QR codes later,
I
which
dig
I
it.
think is going to be pretty fun.
Yeah,
Something
we got
that you helped
technology.
put together. Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Roger, hi, Mars. You're looking pretty. You know what? I'll agree with that. That's you know what?
Thank
That's
you.
comment of the day.
I
Appreciate that.
appreciate
You know what I mean?
that. Yeah.
I'm going to take credit for Mars looking so pretty today. Huh?
I
Nice.
need a beard trim too. I appreciate
You
that. Thank
probably do, but yeah. So Mars is going to get our QR code going because we got a lot of stuff going on right now. So summer term is upon us, starting June 26th. Everybody's starting classes that week. It's animation basics and body mechanics, advanced body mechanics, acting, portfolio. Everybody is starting that particular day. But if you're new to animation, you've never done this stuff before, you wait till the fall term. That way, maybe you could take our Maya workshop first. Maya workshop is sort of like, the foundation for everything that follows. So if you understand how to use Maya and do keyframing and FKIK and using the graph editor and creating play blasts and things like that, if you can do those things, you're ready to dive right into animation basics. But if you've never done that stuff before, or what I've just said sounded foreign to you, then you may want to check out the Maya workshop. 6 weeks. We're going to show you how to use the software. You're going to do some animation. You're going to do some ball bounces. You're going to do a squirrel hop. You're going to do the robot arm picking things up, understanding things about parenting and constraints. A lot of things you're going to be learning within that workshop. And I think what Mars is going to throw out there with this QR code is probably going to be something to
I'm
do with
working on
a
it.
possible discount. So, Sharif, what's up? Eamon, what counts as a good show reel? Hey, you got to have good character acting. Don't make it a super long show reel, by the way. There's that QR code. Feel free to
Maya
scan
workshop.
it.
Yeah, if you're interested in finding out what this class is all about, it's the best place to start off with. If
Yeah.
you're brand new to animation, and let me stress 3D character animation,
Correct.
this is going to be the class to start off with.
Yeah.
In case you don't know, Maya is the industry standard. It's what most major studios use to create animated films, TV shows, video games, and this is what you're going to want to learn. So
Yep. Thank you for
Tim
that.
can't help himself with this music.
Yeah, I can't stop moving. Carl, I can do that stuff, but we'll use more practice with the graph editor. Yeah, the graph editor is going to be a big part of. Look at that, somebody scanning QR code. Even just told
Nice.
me. So yeah, graph editor is an important tool to use. LinkedIn user. What if you've only used Cinema 4D so far? That's okay. It's an animation software. Most people are either going to use Maya or Blender, but Cinema 4D is not so bad. But I would try to see if you can maybe dive over into the dark side of Maya if you can. Make your life a lot easier.
Absolutely. This is a good question too. What counts as a good show reel from Eamon? So what it really comes down to is showcasing your skills, that you really know character animation really well. Hiring studios are looking for strong fundamentals, body mechanics, acting skills, and that's what we help with in this program. We cover all of that. So and you want to have your best work up front too. That's something that's really important.
Yeah, super important. Yeah. Now, I do have to clarify one thing though. And Vasant, I appreciate you reaching out. Asking about arcs of sword movement and stuff like that. Mars aren't going to be talking about technical things with Maya and things of that nature because we don't animate. Right. We do the student success thing, and we try to help students along their journey, in their path. And that's kind of why we have Cameron Pratt helping us out, because he's sort of the expert in that field. But if you want more of that technical, information or answers to that, that's why coming to our school is an important thing, because we're going to show you all that stuff inside of our courses here. So, Alyssa, what's up?
Got a LinkedIn user with a great question here. Do your courses come with a discount or student version for Maya for the course? So if you've gone to Autodesk's website, Maya, I tell students Maya is a professional software, so it's priced professionally. So
look at their day. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Wait, we just saw her application yesterday.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right. That's right. But yeah, so, Maya's pretty pricey. For the full version can be, I think it's up to $1,800 per year now. But good news, as a student of Animation Mentor, you do get access to Maya for 100% free.
Yeah.
So no additional cost there, which is great.
Yeah. Throw up Bay's comment up there real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right there. Hey, Bay. Great application, by the way, yesterday. Bay applied yesterday. Advanced placement applied. Used her demo wheel applied, which was really, really awesome. Just accepted and looking to start this next term. When we pick our mentor, will we be able to be with them for all of our courses or just the first one? That is a super fantastic question.
Great question, yeah.
Every time you go to a new class with us, that 12-week term that you'll be registering for, you choose that mentor for that term. When you get ready to go to class 2, body mechanics, you get to choose a totally different mentor. You'll get this whole new list of mentors to choose from. And so every time you go, you're going to get to choose a new mentor. So maybe, you choose a mentor from, ILM or DreamWorks for your first class, and your second class in body mechanics. You're like, oh man, this one works at Pixar or, or Weta or whatever. So you get that opportunity to choose a new one each and every term. Great question, Bay, and welcome to Animation Mentor. You're going to love it.
Awesome. Cool. And Cameron, jumped in with some technical knowledge there, so thank you very much.
Right? He knows a couple things, huh? Look at that. He broke it down for him. I love that.
He did. He really did. So, Amy, my question is, even if the seats for a mentor is full, but I want to learn from that mentor only, can it be possible? Great question. We really pride ourselves on keeping our class sizes nice and small. So we do try to keep our class sizes to about 9 to 10 students per mentor. Really, provides the best student experience. But we have a wait list from time to time. So, you can work with our registrar, Mary, who's awesome, and she can kind of work with you. We generally don't add too many extra seats, but sometimes things happen. People might switch classes or withdraw or whatnot. So and then we run many of the courses every single term as well. So if you can't catch it on one term, next one coming up.
And I'll tell you what, if you do happen to see a mentor that you're like, oh, I really want that one, but it says their class is sold out, reach out to Mars or I, and we can actually find out, hey, are you going to be cool with adding another student to the class? And so we'll do that for you.
We'll do what we we'll always do what we can for you.
Yeah. Michelle, I love Michelle's name, by the way. Thank you for having such an awesome name. I'm a 2D animator on Toon Boom Harmony. I'd like to switch to 3D animation. Is it okay to apply with my 2D stuff? Yeah, you can. So you only need to submit a demo reel if you're applying for advanced placement. So if you're trying to bypass, say, animation basics or body mechanics, the first couple of classes, when you submit an application, they give you the option to check this little box to apply for advanced placement. Normally, we would send that reel over to one of our mentors to review, and then they come back with a short piece of feedback based upon what you sent them, and then they recommend which class you would be best suited to start off with. However, in this situation, Michelle, if you did submit a demo reel and it was all 2D, most likely he's going to say animation basics to begin with, or the Maya workshop, simply because, although the principles of animation are the same, whether it's 2D or 3D, you're using Toon Boom Harmony for your 2D stuff. We're using Maya for our 3D stuff. So you may need to take that Maya workshop just to kind of, have those things sort of come together, right?
Cool. Great advice, Tim.
Boom.
Cool. Well, I just got a quick quiz. Anybody know where this background, which movie this background is from?
Oh, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let somebody else jump in. Come on, who's in there?
Anybody know?
Somebody's got to know.
There's a clue down there. It says,
"What's up, Marcel?" Yeah, Marcel. The biggest thing about that is community. Yeah, community is everything to us, Marcel.
Yes.
You know that. Don't quit your dream of being an animator. Many won't make it, but if you do, you'll have such a blast. And this, man, I love that a lot. Very cool. Michelle, mom named her that, by the way. Yeah. Tangled. Brave.
Nope. I'm going to highlight the correct one.
Onward, Brave.
There it is. Here's the winner right here.
Come on.
Boom.
Boom. Christmas. Slammed. Billy Wood checking in. Stoked to start in a couple weeks. Yes. The metal. Right? Oh, yeah. I love it. Yeah, Tatiana. Let's check it out. Let's see what Tatiana's talking about.
I just got to give a quick shout out to my guy, Billy.
Billy. Hey. What's up, Billy?
Super excited for you as well.
Anybody? If you're doing, come on.
Billy's in the Bay.
That's right, huh? He's Bay guy. Yes, nice, man.
Let's see here. This one, Tatiana. There you go.
Yeah, Tatiana. Yeah, hi guys. Currently, I'm a 3D modeler. I want to start with animation, but I don't have a demo reel, just a portfolio. Can I still apply? Oh, most definitely, you sure can. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you definitely. So you don't necessarily need to submit a reel, with 3D modeling, but you know what? Mars and I love to look at people's reels. So feel free if you do want to apply. Throw your reel in there because we love reading great essays and we love looking at reels. So please send that stuff. We dig it.
Got another code up here for you guys. This is our application. Even if you just want to take a look at it, and Rajesh just asked a question. That was hard to say. Rajesh just asked a question about applying. And Rajesh is from India. Thank you for tuning in here. We get students from all around the world, and I think I remember who had just mentioned that about the community. That's what makes our community so special. Is we've got students from all over the place. We've got beginning students. We've got advanced students. We have students in India. We have students all over the U.S. We have students in Africa and Asia and the Middle East. Everywhere. And I think that's something that really makes our school so special. The application process is relatively easy. I just put a QR link there, QR code for you to scan if you want to take a look at the application. It's really easy, but there is an important part on there, and I get asked quite a bit. Do you guys accept everybody? No, we don't. We really want to make sure that we've got students who are really going to be excellent members of this community that we're talking about. And how can we tell that if you don't already have previous animation experience? It all comes from your essay. So we encourage you to write a meaningful essay on why you want to become an animator.
Tell us a story.
Yeah, exactly. Animation is all about storytelling. So, this is your opportunity to really tell us, you think of it like you're applying for college. One sentence isn't going to be enough. 2 sentences isn't going to be enough. 1 to 2 paragraphs minimum. I tell students to write 3 to 4.
Yeah, I love it. We had a good one actually that had come in here that I thought was kind of from Prince K right there, right? Prince K.
I see it.
Yeah, cool. Prince K is asking, it is necessary to choose Or is it necessary to choose a style like cartoony or cartoon or realistic animation? Can we do both? Yeah, you can actually do both. We cover a lot of that, so you can do, like you said, more traditional realistic animation, or if you choose to sort of focus on a little bit more of that stretched out dynamic movement animation. We also offer our cartoony workshop for 3D animators. It kind of gives you that 2D vibe of characters,
Mhm.
with a lot of motion blur and things moving across the screen, but it's with 3D characters. That
Right.
workshop is super duper popular for
More
a lot of
versatile.
students that are actually in our animation courses themselves. They'll hit that class usually after like class 3, I think, is where most students will drop into that one.
I recommend that's it. That's what I recommend. Get that
After
advanced
advanced
body
body mechanics,
mechanics.
yeah.
Get that under
Get
your
under your
belt
belt.
first. Yeah.
Oh, jinx.
Jinx. Oh. Which boy? Starting class
Which
5 in the summer.
which
Very
one?
excited. Which boy? I don't know.
had to. Sorry.
Which one? That boy.
Class 5. Dude, class 5 is big stuff.
That is. That's
I mean,
advanced
that's
acting.
big stuff.
That's,
That's not
you
playing
know.
any games right there at that point. That's a lot of time. Oh, look at Chris. Come on, Chris. It's late here. Got to hit the hay. Have fun, guys. Come on, Chris. You can hang in with us.
just 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
All right, we've got another one here from Jaya Xavier. Hi, I'm a graphic designer, but I worked as a 3D animator 7 years ago. So it's been a little while, and I would like to jump back to the industry, but I forgot all the stuff which I learned earlier.
Yeah.
What should I do? To me, it sounds like Jaya. I think you'd be a perfect candidate for advanced placement program. I think,
Yeah.
if you've got a demo reel, even if it's a little bit old, you could go ahead and submit an application, and that QR code's right there for you. Check it out. There's an advanced placement section there, and all you have to do is include your latest work. If it's been a while, we'll take a look at it. Or if you don't have any work to share because it has been so long, probably best to kind of start off with animation basics and kind of jump back in. Really make sure that you've got those fundamentals down. I don't think it's ever a bad thing to review the fundamentals.
Agreed.
We see a lot of student work, and a lot of times when student work needs, or even professional level, sometimes there's a need to review those fundamentals. Maybe the timing or the spacing or the weights off a little bit. We can help you fix some of those key areas before moving into body mechanics and acting. So if you've got a demo reel, I would encourage you to apply for advanced placement. If you're not quite sure, again, reviewing the fundamentals would not be a bad thing.
Man, I would totally submit it, and especially for a guy like that, because 7 years, I'd be curious to find out what other people thought about my work.
Exactly.
And even just for the feedback notes on it,
Absolutely.
So, look at Cole, starting animation basics on the 26th. Yes, Cole.
Yes.
Right?
Awesome, Cole.
Dude, this is awesome. Hopefully you've logged into campus, you've created your profile, maybe, followed some of your classmates, your mentor, maybe followed Mars and myself, so you can follow our profiles on there as well. So let me ask you a question. And because sometimes people, forget. I mean, this level of training, working with people from Pixar and DreamWorks and whatnot, all these big studios, is this free? I mean, we don't offer free classes here. I mean, we do have some pretty good discounts on that Maya workshop, and we offer some free tutorials from Maya and stuff like that. But pricing for our courses, these aren't free.
Yeah. So that's an important point. This is when planning to attend Animation Mentor, it's like planning to go to college. You want to have a good time management plan. Make sure that you've got the time to dedicate to these courses, and you want to have a good financial plan. And that's really important. It's we do get a lot of inquiries about our courses, and like Tim said, I mean, you're going to be learning directly from pros that are working at Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks, Industrial Light and Magic, Sony, and this level of education is an investment. It's something that you're going to have to spend some of that hard-earned money to invest in yourself to really take your animation to that next level, because that's how you get into the industry. You can learn stuff on YouTube. There's a lot of great YouTube videos and tutorials that are out there, and you may learn quite a bit from some of those things. But my question to people who are kind of doing that self-learning route is, What happens when you get stuck? What
Yeah.
do you're going to type in a comment in YouTube and hope that somebody, gets back to you and gives you a professional response or solution to the problem that you're having. You really need to have the guidance of a mentor if you want to
Yeah.
be at the level that our mentors are at.
And
And
who's
and
going to keep it
interestingly,
real with you? You know what I mean? Who's going to
yeah,
keep it real with you?
yeah. And I mean, if you take a look at our mentors, a lot of them are former animation mentor students.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what is their educational path? They studied here, you know.
And I'll tell you, if you want to work in the, how many did we have? We had what, 17 on the latest Sony ImageWorks Spider-Verse?
From
17
from what we
grads
found, yeah, 17
so
grads
far.
from what we so far from what we found on LinkedIn, a search.
The
We
first
were
one we had 42.
right. So I
So
I imagine it's even more than
it's
that.
probably more than that.
Yeah.
So that's good. And LinkedIn user, not sure who that is. A crazy name, right? LinkedIn user. Yeah, wish I didn't
Yeah.
spend money on university and just went to AM.
Yeah,
Yeah, we get
we
that a
get that
lot.
we get that a lot. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
didn't know.
that's a tough one. And that's why we're doing this. We're trying to catch you before you spend $100,000
Yeah.
on college because, and
Yeah.
not to, I'm not trying to badmouth colleges and universities. They do a great job at what they do, but if you specifically know that you want to be a 3D character animator, this is a better route.
Yeah.
Colleges are good at helping you. If you don't know exactly what you want to focus on, they're very good at exposing you to a lot of different areas. But
Yeah.
by the time you finish and you graduate, you have a very, very broad portfolio of 2D, 3D, modeling, rigging, animation, lighting, visual effects, all these different areas.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's important that you explore these areas and understand how the pipeline works. But a hiring studio is going to want to see a very focused reel on 3D character animation.
Yeah.
And that's what we do here.
Yep. Drop in some hellos, right? Carl Goodwin. Hello,
Hey,
Carl.
Carl. I know Carl.
Welcome.
How you doing, Carl?
And then the other Carl, right? Skills are atrophying, so I'm going to sign up. Yeah, it's kind of like going to the gym, right? You got to keep working on it, otherwise
You got to keep doing it. Yeah.
Okay, kind of stuff happens, right? Hanny is drawing important for 2D animation, without a doubt. I mean, that's what 2D
very
animation
much
is all
so.
about,
Absolutely.
So yeah, drawing is super important. Duck animation, right? I'm working as a 3D animator, but I want to improve my animation skill and how to choose the right class to start. Please help. Yeah. So that's where, if you're working as a 3D animator, I'm guessing that you probably have some form of a demo reel. Mars had alluded to it earlier, but if you do decide that you want to apply, hit that QR code, submit an application, and then that way we can have your reel reviewed by one of our mentors, give you some feedback notes on what we think about, maybe where there's some areas to work on. Could be timing, spacing, weight, and then they'll make a recommendation on which class would be the best for you to start off with. So I would do that.
This is a good one, and I think you're going to be able to chime in on this one too, Tim, because you know a guy that knows something about this. So, to ask the obvious topical question with AI developments in mind, what's your take on how sustainable an animation career is for people just starting out now? I think this is an excellent question. It's what we're talking about. Everybody's talking about it, even though AI has been around for over a decade now. It's very much in the forefront with Chat GPT, things like that. Everybody's talking about that. Is artificial intelligence going to take over art? if you've seen DALL-E, this AI that's able to create images, it does some interesting stuff. It's pretty cool. Here's the thing: I don't think that AI is going to ever replace artists. I just don't think that it's going to do that. But I think what it's going to do is it's going to help us. It's going to aid us in doing things faster. We're going to be able to assign tasks to AI, and it's going to, we have to learn how to adapt with it and adopt the technology, and that's hard. A lot of people have been animating the same way for a very long time. So, this is kind of a big shift in the way, the way things are done, in all industries. It's not just art, but it's a very valid question. And I think there's still a lot to be seen. But, I think that smart companies like Autodesk and other, software companies are going to start developing tools that are AI based and related that artists are going to be able to incorporate into their work. And I think that's the approach that we need to take, is how can we use this technology to make us better artists? But ultimately, the human is still the one that's creating the art.
Yep, I agree with that completely. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We talk about AI at Animation Mentor. It seems like 2 to 3 times a week we're
Mhm.
talking about it in a positive way because we're,
Yeah,
we also want to grow, with it as well. It's not going anywhere, and like you had mentioned, with a friend of mine, Andrew Schlusel, he's their,
right.
the
Double
director of
negative.
training over at Double Negative, and he did a great TED talk.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
Specifically about AI. So if you have a chance to go to TED, the TED Talk stuff on YouTube, look up Andrew Schlusel. I know Schlussel. Um, it's just such a really really informative piece, and it brings it back into light because this is a massive studio. Double Negative, they are opening the doors for AI and all of those things because they understand it's going to be a useful tool for them down the road. So if you have a chance to check it out, please do so. I think Mars is looking something up right now.
I am. I found the link, and I'm going to pop it into the chat. But the only problem is this will not go over to LinkedIn. This will only be visible to folks on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay,
So,
okay, all right.
um, but maybe if our
Maybe
friend
Cam
Cameron, if Cameron can repost that
copy
over
that.
into LinkedIn,
Yeah,
that would be cool.
that's cool.
Fantastic TED talk though.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's a good one.
Let's see here. I saw another one, and we do need to get wrapped up, and I
We
do want
do.
to talk about a couple of things here. But I saw this one. This is a good one from Ian. I just graduated
Same
with my
thing. Yeah,
BFA and didn't get the experience I needed, so I'm considering alternative education. We see this
yeah,
all the time. Um, again, the BFAs, 4-year degrees, even specifically animation degrees, they tend to be very broad. So again, if you missed a little bit earlier in our live stream, we were talking about the advanced placement program. This is perfect for students like you that already have animation experience. All you have to do is check out that application from the QR code there, include a link to your demo reel, and
yep,
we'll place you into the right class for your skill set.
yep. Let's take a look. Let's power through a couple real quick here, if we can.
Anyone
First,
in
hey, let's
particular?
say what's up to Ning Yu from Taiwan. Welcome. Huh?
Hey, Ning
Hey,
or
nice
Neo.
to meet you, Neo. Nice to meet you,
Very
Neo.
cool. Welcome.
Carl's doing 2D animation classrooms at college. The first thing we started doing is frames and keyframes. I feel like I can gain a better understanding if they how they work. I will improve. Just not sure how. Yeah, it takes work. We've got
Yep.
2 great 2D animation workshops taught by Jay Jackson.
Yeah.
So if
And
you are Carl, check it out if you have a
Yeah.
chance.
And Carl's taken our Maya workshop already. We've had
Oh,
several.
sweet.
Yeah, Carl and I have had several in-depth Zoom meetings. So
Very cool.
yeah, so he's
Good.
he's in the right place. I hope we can continue on into the character animation program, Carl.
See
'Cause
you on campus, Carl.
That's going to help.
Hitesh, I'll throw it out there. Do animation course, animation mentor classes, shots will help an experienced animator to get their next job in big AAA studios around the globe. You know what? It is all about the students' reels, right?
Yeah.
So our classes, they can help you with that, but your creativity needs to come into play to make this stuff come to life, because you're also not only in competition with your own classmates for jobs, but also throughout the world there's other people that have got a lot of experience under their belt. So you have to really put together a dynamic demo reel, and don't just sit on one reel and think this is the one that's going to get me a job, and then use the same reel for years, right? So you have to reinvent yourself all the time and continually upgrade your reel with new shots and just clever new things that you might think are pushing the envelope. Don't make it a super long reel, something short and sweet that just bam, smacks them in the face, if you will.
Just a quick thing on that too is, I was talking with one of our mentors who's a DreamWorks animator, and he's told me he was working on his demo reel, and I was like, wow, you already work at DreamWorks. But yeah, even so, the pros are working on their work as well. Julia's got a quick one here. Guys, are you accepting people with zero experience in animation? I came to the US from Ukraine, worked there 10 years as a screenwriter, want to step into the industry. Thank you. Thank you for your question. Absolutely. So we teach students from the very beginning here. You do not need to have previous experience. On the 3D side, it all starts with the Maya workshop. So check that one out for sure. And feel free to reach out to us directly if you have any other questions. We hope you apply.
Ooh, look at Robert right there. Throw that comment up from Robert, huh? We need to I'm going to let this one sink in a little bit. Just breathe it in. Look at these gentlemen of class. Robert, I appreciate that.
Thank you. Cool. I want to mention something quickly. This is for our folks who may be working in studios already. I want to let you guys know that Animation Mentor provides studio training. You may not have known that, but we've got amazing mentors from Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks, Sony, all those amazing studios that I mentioned. But we also partner with small studios, major studios. We're working with some pretty big studios right now, and helping provide company training. And we do everything from discounts on, if you've got a handful of animators, if you have a large number of animators, we can help with that. We do custom 6-week workshops. We even do master classes as well. So just wanted to throw that out there.
I think that's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then there was one other thing I wanted to mention. I got another QR code. This is the one I was working on for you, Tim. Look at that. I even put a little picture of there on there for you. So this is Tim's baby, if you will. This is really, really cool. If you guys want to see, you want a sneak peek as to what our campus actually looks like, because a lot of people don't even know. They see this live stream and they're like, "Oh, do you just get some videos? Is it just a Zoom class?" No. There's an actual online campus, and this is exactly what it looks like. So I highly, highly encourage you to look at this. It's totally free. Scan that QR code. Take a look at the online campus tour, because that's really going to give you a sneak peek as to
see what's behind the curtain, as we say.
Exactly.
Right?
That's right.
That's cool. Yeah, very cool, man. That's good. Thank you for adding it in there. What fun. This is a pretty good stream today. I think, what I mean? A lot of great questions from students, a lot of current students that are here, a lot of new students coming in. Wow, winner, chicken dinner.
Boom, that's a good one. Well, thank you guys. We really appreciate you spending some time with us today. We're going to do this again next month. Get your applications in. Make sure that you follow us at Animation Mentor on all the platforms. You can reach out to us. You can email us at admissions@animationmentor.com.
Yes.
That goes right to me and Tim. I see you guys scanning that campus tour. Check it out.
Hey, look at Robert. Robert, thank you, man. I love you too, man. Thank you so much, dude.
And you can call us as well, 877-426-3628. I should also put call or text us, because you can text us on that phone number as well. But yeah, thank you guys. Awesome stream today. Like Tim said, this is a lot of fun. Let us know if you have any questions. Reach out to us. There's a lot of ways to get a hold of us. Woo. And any parting words for us, Tim?
Man, I'll tell you what, if you're not familiar with the Animation Mentor community, you watch that campus tour, if you're reading the messages that are on the side here, that's exact, because Mars and I have a personal connection with all of our students that start classes with us. Right. We know them. We see them when they come in. We see them at graduation. We'll be at CTN this year in Burbank. Ooh. I mean, we didn't mention that, but there's some stuff coming that's going to blow. Boom! It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be fun. Yeah.
Bang.
Well, awesome, guys. Thank you guys again. Please reach out to us. Let us know if you have questions. We check messages on Facebook, Instagram, all the places. So reach out, and we'll see you guys next month.
Bye, guys.
All right, take care. Bye.